and a crack at his own local program.
Turkey? Like that! That is the way we stuff the turkey here, and of course, if we must... There now, doesn't that look enticing?
It was a rapid rise from writing for Red Skelton to hosting a new national show. But his stardom was short-lived. I'd let myself be made into a poor imitation, he said. He started back at the bottom, this time in New York. He re-examined the fundamentals of funny and what made comedy work for him. He concluded that his strength lay in the spontaneous and the unrehearsed. His gift for repartee made even the silliest game show worth watching and made him the network's biggest daytime draw. But television burns most brightly in the dark, and the man who owned the night was Jack Paar. When he quit, they said no one could carry the weight. Least of all a low-key daytime game show guy. He went out there as Johnny Carson and stayed that way for 30 years.
To all the girls who shared my life, now are someone else's wife. I'm glad they came along. I dedicate this song to all the girls I've loved before.
I don't really want to handle this because they could break, couldn't they?
This is a little sleeping bird. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
See, that's sleeping.
This is a...
A candle.
That's a nice little candle.
That's a candle.
Wow.
Look at this one, Johnny.
See if you look an animal right in the face and talk to them, then they know you're not scared.
He earned his success night after night and grew into a permanent, reassuring fixture of American life. Our measure of comic grace.
Good evening, this is Walter Cronkite. For the past 19 years, I've been sitting at this desk reporting all of the major news stories in the world. Tonight is my final broadcast, and I would like to add one personal note. For God's sakes, knock off that tickety, tickety, tickety song.
Can you try to come to my birthday?
Can I come to your birthday?
Yeah.
Where's the party going to be?
In Disneyland.
In Disneyland. What?
I know when your birthday is.
You know when my birthday is?
Yes.
When?
October 23rd, 1925.
I bid you a very heartfelt good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Letterman.
Thank you very much. Seriously, Don't you think Ted Koppel may be just a little too funny to be a newsman? It's a pleasure to be here. It's an honor to be here. The real reason I'm here, of course, the woman who keeps breaking into my house said she needed some time to herself. So I said, all right, I'll just... If you get a chance, try to attend the party right after the program. I just found out that Sir George Schulte and Little Richard will be at the same table. So that'll be... I just love to eavesdrop on that conversation. It must mean a great deal to Johnny Carson to have me here tonight. This man was on at 11:30 every night for 30 years. I've been on at 11:30 every night for 3 months. Thank you. In 1975, I moved from Indianapolis and went to Los Angeles to pursue a career in stand-up comedy. And one of my secret dreams was to be a guest on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. I went on that show in 1978, and it was and still is the biggest thrill of my professional life. A couple of months after that, Johnny was nice enough to offer me a position as guest host on the rare occasion when he would take a night off. And there is nothing that I am today any more proud of than my association with Johnny Carson. It's unlikely we will ever see anyone like him again on television. So, Johnny, as a way of trying to say thank you, tonight I have prepared a brief but very special presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, I have here in my hand tonight's top 10 list. The category of the list this evening, top 10 things we miss about Johnny Carson. Here we go. Number 10, got laughs without cheap gimmicks like top 10 list. Number 9, Karnak more entertaining than Psychic Friends Network. Number 8, always gave 110% despite back-breaking 3-day work week. Number 7, the way he'd sometimes get confused and accidentally pay me alimony. Number 6, did groundbreaking cut-off-your-slauson jokes years before anyone had ever heard of Lorena Bobbitt. This is the kind of stuff Koppel doesn't have the guts to do. Number 5, when he's dressed as Aunt Blabby, he's really a very good kisser. Number 4, the way he'd swat Ed with a rolled-up newspaper whenever Ed belched up gin.